Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're talking about a company that's getting a ton of buzz, being called world-changing and, frankly, turning a lot of heads in enterprise AI. We're going to unpack the story of OSense and see exactly why investors and industry leaders are paying such close attention. Okay, let's start with something huge. When Nikkei Business, we're talking Japan's top business publication, puts you on their list of 100 world-changing companies, that's not just a nice pat on the back. That's a massive signal to the entire global market that something really special, something disruptive is happening here. So, you gotta ask, right? How does an AI company from Taiwan get a title like that? What are they doing that's so different? Let's dive in and see what's really under the hood. First up, let's talk about the recognition they've been getting. We'll call this section a world-changing AI company. And look, what's really telling here isn't just one award, it's the pattern. You've got wins at the Oscars of the startup world, you've got a gold medal at the Digital Singularity Awards, and then, this is crucial, you've got dual awards from the Ministry of Economic Affairs. When you see both the startup world and the government giving you top honors, that shows you've got something that's not only innovative but also stable and recognized. All right, section 2, let's get into the good stuff, the actual technology. Meet your new AI workforce. So what's their secret sauce? It all boils down to their own unique imaging model. And we're not talking about clunky avatars or cartoons. No, we're talking about hyper-realistic AI humans that you can actually control. This tech is their foundation, it's their competitive edge, and it powers everything else they do. And get this isn't some tech demo locked away in a lab. Their AI is the engine behind Taiwan's very first AI TV news anchor, and she's on the air every single day. That's an incredible real-world stress test, proving the tech is solid enough for a high-pressure, public-facing job. So what do you do with tech this powerful? You turn it into a product, right? And that's Ovideo. Just think about this for a second. Any company can just feed it a document, a website, a PDF, even a boring old PowerPoint, and the AI instantly cooks up a professional video with a virtual person presenting it. This just blew the doors wide open for video marketing. And here's the number that should make every business leader, every investor sit up and pay attention. 90%. They can cut the time and money it takes to make a video by 90%. That's not just saving a little cash. That completely changes the game for how a company can market itself and communicate. It's a huge, easy-to-see return on investment. Okay, section 3. You've got incredible tech, but who's behind the curtain? Let's talk about the powerhouse team. You know, for any investor, the team is a massive part of the equation. And the OSense team? It's a dream team, seriously. You've got a PhD founder who's already a successful serial entrepreneur. You've got a tech lead who came from Google and holds 5 patents in VR and AR. And then you have strategic and financial leaders with experience at the very top of giants like Foxconn and Asia Pacific Telecom. That mix of deep science, elite Silicon Valley tech, and serious business experience, that's incredibly rare. And it takes a lot of the risk out of the picture. Moving on to section 4. Great team, great tech. But does anyone actually use it? Let's look at how they're proven across industry. And this is where the story gets really compelling. Just look at this client list. This isn't a one-trick pony for a single industry. They're trusted by huge names in finance, in tech, in healthcare, even major public venues like the Taiwan airport. When you see market leaders across every single major sector using your product, that proves you're solving a problem that almost every business has. That points to a gigantic market opportunity. And finally, section 5. So, they've got the awards, the tech, the team, the clients. Where do they go from here? Well, this is the big picture. This is the vision. The future is an AI brain. Okay, so they're taking all these amazing pieces, the virtual humans, the video creator, the conversational AI, and they're putting them all together into one single platform. They call it the QB AI agent, and the goal is incredibly ambitious, to become the central nervous system, the literal brain for an entire company's operations. And just to be clear, this is so much more than a simple chatbot. It connects to the apps businesses already use, like WhatsApp and Line.
It can talk through text, voice, or even as a virtual human. And it's built on cutting-edge tech. That RAG thing, it basically means the AI isn't just making stuff up. It's pulling precise, up-to-the-minute answers from a company's own secure knowledge base. It's so robust, it's already being used as the AI phone system for securities firms.
So let's wrap this up. Here's the bottom line. Every company is eventually going to have a central AI brain. That's not a question of if, it's a question of when. The real question is, whose AI brain will it be? With their core technology, their all-star team, and their proven success in the market, OSense is building a very, very compelling case that the answer is going to be theirs.